So when someone says, isn't this what you wanted? That's a red flag, because any changes that need to be made in a relationship should be an internal decision. It shouldn't be because I said you need to change it or you need to initiate it. They should be the ones wanting to make moves. They should be the ones wanting to put themselves in rehab. They should be the ones wanting to deal with their past so that you guys can have a future. It should not be, well, isn't this what you wanted? No, what I wanted was for you to do this 20 years ago, 10 years ago. What I wanted is for you to make the choice and you to make the decision. Even with my ex-husband, that 7th year, when I decided, okay, I'm leaving, the day that I filed now, that's the weekend that you want to start working out. That's the weekend you want to take me on our first date in 7 years. That's the time that you want to start doing all the stuff that I've been asking for 7 years. No, those motives are ill will. I wanted you to make those changes 10 years ago, 11 years ago, 30 years ago, 12 months ago. I wanted that to be something that you initiated on your own. And that's where you are right now. You're like, hey, they're telling me, hey, isn't this what I wanted? As if they're doing you a favor. No, this should be something that you're doing for yourself. Do yourself a favor. And then that will spill over into the relationship for it to be what it's supposed to be. And in all honesty, they're not initiating change. It's your ultimatum that's initiating the change. It's actually you that's initiating the change, because they would have never said anything, would have never done anything if you hadn't have said, okay, enough is enough, or either you're going to do this or I'm going to do that. And we're talking about struggle relationships, okay? We're not talking about manipulating people, trying to control people, trying to make people change who they truly are just so that you can be happy. We're talking about serious things that need to be dealt with so that the relationship can be healthy, okay? You don't get any props or any cookies because you're now making a change that was initiated by somebody else through an ultimatum, okay? Now, granted, sometimes it does take tough love. Sometimes it does take somebody to get a kick in the butt or a wake-up call. But what, 20 wake-up calls over 20 years? I'm still trying to wake you up and you're still asleep. We're talking about consistently, constantly saying, hey, I really would like for you to work on this. Or, hey, when I ask you about this, you yell at me or you raise your voice or whatever it is. I'm still asking you to wake up. No. And even with the ex-hub, now you want to go work out. Now you want to do this. The last year when I decided I want to leave. And sometimes they initiate those changes because they don't want to lose you, and not in the heroic, romantic way. It's a sense of security. Maybe there's a codependency there. Maybe there's some financial codependency or just, emotional codependency. But it's not because I'm so in love with you, I can't live without you. Or you know what, you're right, I want to do better for myself. And again, sometimes that is what it takes for some people. But y'all know who I'm talking to. You know exactly who I'm talking to. It's like, well, I'm doing it now. Oh, how romantic. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose what you give to them. But what are they giving you? Frustration, tears, circle, stringing you along, stress, confusion, pain. And if it was up to them, they're hoping and banking that you don't say anything, that you just allow it to continue the way that it is. They're hoping that you don't address their issues and that you don't push them to kick that habit or to leave their past behind, or to let go of toxic friends that they have that's affecting your relationship, or let go of their toxic family that's affecting your relationship. If it was up to them, they would love to stay friends with benefits. They would love to pretend that you guys are in a relationship. They would love to just take trips and not say anything. I'm making changes. I'm initiating. No, you're not. I did. Or you that's watching, for your person. No, you initiated the change when you told them, I'm leaving if you don't do this, or I'm not going to participate with you in this anymore unless you do this. You initiated the change. Think about it. How many times have you said something? Think about it. They are only making this change because you initiated it. And sometimes that's the only time they ever make changes, is when you initiate it. You've been together for 10 years. And every time there's a change that needs to be made, your threat to leave or your threat to do this, causes them to start making changes that last for a few months, and it's right back to the same cycle. Sometimes you do have to bring clarity and understanding to somebody, because sometimes they just don't know, oh my gosh, I didn't know I was doing that. I didn't realize that. But we're talking about continual over and over and over and over. You've had to ask repeatedly, saying the same thing over and over. So isn't this what you wanted? Absolutely not. I wanted you to do it on your own. I wanted you to initiate on your own. I'm good on that. If you like my hoodie, finish it. Encouraging you to finish things that you started. It's a spinoff from my book, Finish It. Go to my website, iamdorian.com. If you like the content, you want to support, go get a hoodie, all sizes, all colors. And if you're looking for a mentor, I got you. It's on the website, iamdorian.com.